keep our sessions down to 5 minutes, so we can get them on YouTube. Now, Kevin Menzies is saying the Renaissance and all of this associated Renaissance, a lot of it was plagiarized. A lot of stuff that Leonardo say he invented, all of his scientific material, he's saying it was all plagiarized. Almost all of this is coming out of China. Although we at the Water Shoe, we don't really, it don't affect us. Well, it affects us as academics, but it don't necessarily affect us as far as the water shoes go. Leonardo drew some water shoes. Maybe he copied some books from the Chinese, and this is what it looks like. He copied some material from the Chinese, and maybe he didn't present it as being his own, but down the road, the Europeans, they needed a hero, and so they found this material in some of his notebooks, and they say, well, he invented this stuff. But it appeared that he copied this from the scientific material from some recopied Chinese books that filtered down, and they say that he invented this stuff, but he didn't invent it. He maybe copied this material for study, or maybe he copied this material so he can show possible clients that he could, to build war machinery. But almost everything, the scientific material that Leonardo did, we're saying came out of, or Menzies is saying, an Englishman is saying it's coming out of China. And Menzies ran into some problems because people say, well, you're trying to tear down the European established order, because the Renaissance was a major area, and you're trying to tear it down and all this stuff. But in reality, what is real is what is real, and but it allows us to get into the roots of the water shoes, the orientation of the water shoes, the orient of the water shoes, the beginning of the water shoes, where they come from, and what's going on with the water shoes. So we're getting up close to we're getting up close to 5 minutes. So we're gonna come back with our third book, and we are basing the water shoes on 5 books. So we've talked about Sun Tzu, that we've already done a long piece on. Kevin Menzies, we'll come back and do a piece on Kevin Menzies. And now we're going to get into the next piece.